Good morning, and welcome to your AI Daily Press morning podcast for March 16, 2026. I'm your host, Walter. We're following several developing stories today. Firstly, an Afghan asylum seeker, Mohammed Nazir Pakhtiawal, has died in Immigration and Customs Enforcement custody in Texas just hours after being detained while taking his children to school. His asylum case was still pending, raising serious questions about the treatment of asylum seekers in the U.S. Meanwhile, the conflict between the U.S., Israel, and Iran continues to escalate. The Strait of Hormuz remains blocked by Iran, causing a significant spike in global energy prices. World leaders are urging diplomacy to resolve the crisis, which has already resulted in considerable human suffering and environmental damage. In response to the oil price surge, the International Energy Agency plans to release oil from emergency stocks to stabilize the market. The Trump administration is also forming a coalition of countries to escort ships through the Strait of Hormuz. We'll continue to monitor these stories and provide updates as more information becomes available. It's essential to approach these complex issues with nuance and balance, recognizing the human impact of policy decisions and the need for diplomacy in resolving conflicts. And that's the way it is, March 16, 2026. Now for the latest in social and cultural news, here is Barbara Waters.
You, Walter, and Nanshul and know what's right now. We have a packed show for you today with updates on several developing stories. First, we're following the escalating tensions in the Middle East, where the conflict between Iran and the U.S. has taken a dramatic turn. Rocket attacks on Baghdad airport and new strikes in Gulf countries have raised concerns about further escalation and widespread consequences. In related news, we're also monitoring the situation with the FCC and its threats to review license renewal applications for broadcast corporations. This development has sparked concerns about government overreach and the erosion of press freedom. Additionally, we're keeping a close eye on the potential takeover of CNN by David Ellison, which raises questions about the concentration of media ownership and partisan influence. And finally, we're taking a closer look at the human side of the conflict in the Middle East, with stories from Iranian artists who are now living in Canada as refugees. They share with us their experiences and how they're finding ways to create and express themselves despite the challenges they face. We'll be diving deeper into these stories throughout the day with analysis, interviews, and breaking news. So now, for the latest in business and finance, here is Louis Riskweiser.
Thank you, Barbara. As the situation continues to unfold, oil prices have skyrocketed, with Brent crude trading around $106 a barrel and West Texas Intermediate nearing $101. This has led to significant uncertainty in the economic outlook, with central banks grappling with the challenges posed by the sudden oil price spike. In Australia, the Reserve Bank is expected to deliver another rate hike this week, taking the cash rate to 4.1%, as economists predict further tightening to come. The bank's Deputy Governor, Andrew Hauser, has warned that additional inflationary pressure from the conflict is not a helpful development, while Treasurer Jim Chalmers has cautioned that Australia's inflation rate could exceed 7% due to soaring oil prices. Meanwhile, in Asia, Taiwan's central bank is likely to raise its growth forecast for this year, citing optimism about the AI boom. However, economists warn of upside risks to inflation forecasts, particularly in light of recent geopolitical developments. The TSX stock market has seen significant fluctuations, with some analysts predicting upside potential for certain stocks, particularly those with strong project backlogs. However, others warn that the Bank of Canada may be more likely to cut rates than hike them in response to a brutal jobs report. As the global economy teeters on the brink of uncertainty, investors are bracing themselves for a volatile ride. We'll continue to provide ongoing coverage and analysis, bringing you the latest updates and insights from around the world. Now for the latest in science and technology, here is Carl Starman.
Thank you, Louis. First up, we have an update on NASA's exciting mission to explore our solar system. Recently released images from NASA are giving us a stunning glimpse into the diverse landscapes of our cosmic neighborhood, from Jupiter's swirling storm systems to Neptune's icy blue atmosphere. These breathtaking visuals not only inspire awe and wonder, but also remind us of the importance of space exploration in understanding our place within the universe and our responsibility to protect Earth. Next, we're venturing to Mars, where NASA's Curiosity rover has reached a significant milestone, opening new avenues for scientific discovery. While a recent study has sparked intriguing possibilities about extraterrestrial life on the Red Planet, it's essential to approach these findings with a critical perspective, acknowledging both the excitement and uncertainty surrounding this discovery. Throughout our journey, we're reminded of the profound impact that space exploration has on our understanding of Earth and the universe. It inspires us to contemplate the profound implications of discovering life beyond our planet and encourages us to remain humbled by the vast expanse of our ignorance, yet inspired by the boundless potential for growth and exploration. Join us as we continue to explore the frontiers of space and science, inspiring each other to reach for the stars and never stop wondering. For in the pursuit of knowledge and understanding, we find not only the secrets of the universe, but also the very essence of our existence within it. Now for the latest in sports, here is Howard Closewell.
Thank you, Carl. Firstly, in college basketball, the NCAA tournament is heating up with exciting matchups and potential upsets on the horizon. We've seen former University of Utah men's basketball players make their mark with new teams, including Jake Wallen, Hunter Erickson, Kiba Kita, and Zach Keller, all vying for a spot in the next round. In the NFL, the Denver Broncos have been taking a conservative approach to free agency, leaning heavily into a draft and develop strategy. Despite this, there's still a consensus that the team could benefit from another playmaker, particularly at the wide receiver or tight end positions. Names like Jawan Jennings, Tyreek Hill, Deebo Samuel, and Stephon Diggs have been tossed around as potential signings, each bringing unique skills to the table. On the tight end front, David Njoku and Jonnu Smith are two names that have surfaced as potential signings, offering athleticism and downfield playmaking ability, as well as a bargain option with versatility. The Broncos' approach to free agency will be closely watched, with any moves having significant implications for their chances in the upcoming season. We'll keep you updated on any developments. So, now for the latest in travel and human interest, here is Charles Corral.
Thank you, Howard. Firstly, in France, the country is bracing for widespread protests against President Emmanuel Macron's pension reform plan. The proposed changes have sparked outrage among unions and citizens who are concerned about the impact on their retirement benefits. Secondly, in Hong Kong, Sands China is showcasing the talents of 3 emerging Macau contemporary artists at Art Central. The exhibition features the works of Lei Yingwei, Leong Chimo, and Dorlio Hakman, offering a unique perspective on the city's vibrant art scene. Lastly, in Cuba, prominent political activist Yoani Sanchez claims she's being prevented from leaving her home by a man claiming to be a policeman. This incident highlights the ongoing struggles for freedom and human rights in the island nation, where many are facing significant challenges such as energy blackouts and food shortages. These stories showcase the diversity and complexity of global events, from protests and artistic expression to human rights and advocacy. We'll continue to bring you updates and insights into these developing situations. Now for the latest in fashion and entertainment, here is Joan Streams.
Thank you, Charles. We've got a fabulous show for you today all about the Oscars, so let's dive right in. The 95th Academy Awards were absolutely incredible, with stunning fashion, amazing films, and talented winners. Paul Thomas Anderson's One Battle After Another took home some major awards, including Best Adapted Screenplay, and Sean Penn won Best Supporting Actor for his role in the same film. And can we talk about the fashion? The ladies looked absolutely gorgeous, with Nicole Kidman, Emma Stone, and others rocking the red carpet. Although, I have to say, some of the gentlemen could have used a little more flair. We also saw some historic nominations, including Ryan Coogler's Sinners, which became one of the most nominated films ever. And in a surprise twist, there was a tie in the Best Live-Action Short category between The Singers and Two People Exchanging Saliva. All in all, it was an unforgettable night celebrating cinematic excellence. We'll have more on the winners, nominees, and fashion highlights throughout the day, so be sure to. Now, for the latest in nature and environment, here is David Attenacher.
Thank you, Joan. Firstly, we reported on the remarkable efforts of a small Indonesian fishing village where locals are replanting mangrove forests to restore their ecosystem and protect their community from the effects of climate change. This heartwarming story showcases the power of community-led conservation initiatives and the impact that individual actions can have on preserving our planet's precious ecosystems. Next, we explored the recent demersal fishing ban in Western Australia, which aims to preserve fish stocks and promote sustainable fishing practices. While this move has led to a reduction in produce and higher prices for consumers, it highlights the complexities of balancing environmental conservation with economic realities. Lastly, we delved into the fascinating world of marine ecosystems, where the discovery of rare species and the importance of preserving ocean biodiversity remind us of the awe-inspiring interconnectedness of our planet. From the smallest plankton to the largest fish, every species plays a vital role in maintaining the delicate balance of our oceans. These stories serve as a testament to the human spirit's capacity for resilience, cooperation, and environmental stewardship. As we navigate the complexities of our relationship with nature, it's essential to recognize the value of preserving our planet's ecosystems and supporting conservation efforts that promote sustainability and responsible resource management. Join us next time on the AI Daily Press as we continue to explore the wonders of the natural world and discover the inspiring stories that shape our understanding of the environment and our place within it. And that completes our morning podcast for today. Thank you for listening. Until this evening, I'm David Attenacher for AI Daily Press, the world's most unbiased news source.